Black is back. Hello from the hole. Hey there, how's everybody doing? God, yes, I don't know how to put this into words, but I'll do the best I can. Having some coffee here. It seems like I'm just coping in this rabbit hole matrix, Don't know when the hell I'm gonna do my next thing. It seems as though the more you try to, do what you want to do and be yourself, then it's like the world around you, that's seemingly around you, because everything's in contrast in this, this hell realm. It seems the reason why it's a hell realm is because it seems like it's just laughing at you and, getting you feeling like, it's like, oh, there he is. He woke up. He's walking through the room. Oh, good. Look at all this stuff he did. You know what I mean? Those voices in your head. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. He or she's up. It's just like, okay, let's pull out the floodgates open. Let's see what we can do to fucking make everything difficult. And then they wear them out. And it's like, yeah, why aren't you still working? Get up, do some more. And then you go to sleep and you wake up and it just starts again, right? And you can just sense this everywhere you go. It's like, oh, look at, just look at this thing that you're watching on TV or whatever. Look at, why are you getting in the car? Oh, look, he or she's getting in the car, man. These voices and stuff. And it's so annoying, man. It's like you're just laughing at yourself. Your higher self is laughing. Or it could just be these demons or whatever being like, oh, look, he's going to hope, screw up and all this stuff I hear about loosh, the loosh farm. And when somebody screws up or gets angry, they're just giving more emotion to the energy or, thought forms or whatever. It's just any kind of energy to the demons, right, that run this world. Because they got it set up that way. They want you to feel like crap. They want you to feel like you got to work hard in order to get something. They want you to feel out of tune with yourself when you wake up in the morning, and when you go to sleep at night. They want you to be all tired and run down and all focused and everything, just so you can rest and recharge for that, and charge the fucking system like a battery and go to sleep and wake up the next day feeling all out of sorts again. You guys know what I mean. You go to sleep and you feel all in tune, and unless you're one of those people that goes to bed angry or whatever, which I don't recommend, because then you'll just wake up angry most of the time. I don't know. Everybody needs at least 4 hours of sleep, at least I do. And you just wake up in the morning and it's like you feel like you're out of tune. You got to find your way back to something. It doesn't matter if you're working or not. If you're working, it's usually worse, because then you got to go through that whole routine. I can't manage going through a work day unless I have a cup of coffee or something. And we're just low on everything right now. The prices are so high. Everybody's struggling in this world. But it gives you that feeling like you're just out of sync and you got to find your way back to something. And it just creates what is all this stuff I keep hearing about loosh, which is just energy that is given to these negative beings that are spiritual beings that are running this world. Because otherwise the world wouldn't be this way. We'd be in a more heavenly place. But hell is a place where everybody's just being fucked over and thinking different or feeling different and just giving energy to these demons that like to cause problems. All these voices in your head. And, all this laughter and whatever that you can just sense around you or within you or whatever you want to call it. It seems like it's around you, but I think it's more actually within you. And it just seems like that because it's just everything. We've been conditioned to believe that everything's out there, but I think it's more inward. It's just because everything is just consciousness and we're just observing it outwardly. This is actually the outer part of the universe. The center would probably be God or source, and we're at the outer part where everything is just loosh farm and brought back inward, and the fucking differences and thoughts and emotions, and it just gives energy to these demons that run the world. Because we've fallen into hell. We've fallen down the hole into hell. I don't know how better to describe it. Or you could look at the other way and we're peeking our head out of the hole and trying to avoid the hundreds. It could be either way, but it's just, there's always going to be heaven at one end and hell, and everything's ultimately going to be consciousness. It's just everything's backwards. Up is down, down is up. You know what I mean? when you feel when you feel good, it's like you get all these like, oh, we can't have that. We can't have him feeling good, and we gotta fix it to where he doesn't feel good. And then when he doesn't feel good, it's like, yay, he doesn't feel good. Now we get some energy from him, right? Everything's backwards. You feel good, and it's like, man, that to be a bad thing. Like, oh, he's selfish or whatever. And then you feel like crap, and it's like, yeah, we got him. He's all fucked up and feeling bad again. Let's get his energy and laugh in his face. You just sense that. It's like when you wake up in the morning. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about or not. I don't see how you wouldn't in today's world or any time. You just you feel like you got all that laughter in your head, and just it seems like everything's just there's these like spirits or whatever, these invisible spirits that are just around you, and it's like, yeah, he's up again. Let's try to get his energy or get her energy or whatever. And then when you get angry about something, you feel like it's like everything around you or within you is like, oh yeah, we got him. He's all angry and everything. Now we can get his energy or whatever. Do you guys know what I mean? Have you guys ever been really, really angry and frustrated, and you just feel like something smirking at you and going like, yeah, that's right, get angry. Now we can have your energy. Now we can laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. And it's just all these people around you that are in this same rabbit hole matrix. They always got that look on their face like, yeah, what's wrong with you, man? And then you just stand there feeling like an idiot. And yeah, this authority figure or whatever walks over, right? I'm just giving an example. It's like, do you need help? Are you all right? And yeah, whatever. They might say anything. That's usually what they say. And then you're like, oh, I'm fine. Calm down. I need this job. Or I'm sorry that I disturbed the family. And then you feel all guilty and everything, right? For showing how you feel over the frustration and how things just generally are with workloads and just family expectations. And it's like, and then you got the spirits are like, yeah, oh yeah, we got your energy. Ha ha ha. You can just sense it. And if the authority figure doesn't punish you, and if all the people around you, your coworkers or your family members or whatever, don't make fun of you. I mean, you know what I mean, guys? It's a dumbass existence. Why you bring kids into that, and they're just gonna be like having to dodge all these bullets and having to fucking feel like they gotta strive for something. And it's just all this stuff about loosh and loosh farm. I really do think in a lot of ways that's what's going on. We're just here to just basically we're just here to be made out to be fools against all the things that we truly want. And a lot of people just want the basics. They just want to be happy and live life and love each other. But how? Everything in this world is just set up for you to fail. And it's pathetic. You can't tell if you want to laugh or cry about it sometimes, because it's like, what the fuck, what the hell are we doing here? Are we just here? Our parents have sex, and now we got to put up with all this crap. It's stupid. Yeah, I know. These motherfucking authorities, these elite Illuminati or whatever, I can't see how they wouldn't know what they're doing. I mean, otherwise the world wouldn't be like this. It would be a system where everybody just gets their fair share and gets appreciated no matter what race, skin color, or whatever they are. And I don't, a lot of parents that bring kids in this world, I'm sure a lot of them are aware of it, and a lot of them, hell, they can't even sustain themselves, but they still want a baby to bring a legacy or meaning or whatever to their life. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm looking at Jerry Springer here on the television now. I mean, anybody ever watch that? That's fucking how crazy people can be. Everybody just crapping over each other and everything. I mean, not everybody's like that. Some people are cool and awesome, and they usually get snuffed out by all these demons and all the fucking energy and everything. They just fucking, but people just fucking with each other, and all these demon spirits, dead souls that have created. They just like to call, they just get spiritually bored and they just cause crap. They don't know how to go off and mind their own business. I mean, what else could these demons be? I mean, everything is consciousness. There can't be angels and demons, they're conscious just like anything else. It's just their consciousness is in a spiritual sense. And we are just brought here pretty much against our will, because I don't, raise your hand if you remember asking to be born. These entities, these deities, they're just consciousness that hasn't been incarnated. I mean, it's just because everything's consciousness, And it doesn't make sense to me why anybody should have to suffer while they get to just sit there and laugh and take our energy and just wait for us to. I mean, I wouldn't even say go so far as wait for us to fucking get our act together, because every time we try to get our act together, it's like, you know, it's just fucking bull crap happens, and then we get fucked over, and then they get our energy. And all this stuff, Bible and everything, has been put in place to just keep us going and make us think that, yeah, everything's gonna work out. And it just, no, you don't want our energy. You just want to make fun of us because you got nothing better to do. You can't create your own environment and be happy. You got to create all this miserable just wrecks and people tripping and hurting themselves and fighting with each other, and just it goes on forever in order to have a show or entertainment or whatever. Almost all, I would have to say at least 90% of the entertainment we have today is just violent crap. We're entertained by this stuff, violence and whatever. I don't watch any of that crap. My father likes to watch some of it. I don't give a fuck about it. I like to watch things that are more uplifting, like game shows. Hell, I even watch cartoons or whatever. I'm even getting up and watching Sesame Street sometimes. Jesus fuck, guys. I mean, I just like to, do things that are uplifting and, drink coffee or maybe some beer and wine responsibly, and go for walks and take a car ride and stuff like that, or go to a concert and watch other people play games. I don't get a system on myself. I just watch other people play it. I mean, I hadn't done it in years. I know I could probably beat it, and I don't want to mess with the wiring. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, this world is based off of the notion that you got to work hard in order to be worth something. And if you can't do it, then you get frustrated, and then you're just giving energy to these motherfuckers, these behind the scenes, or these spiritual beings, or whatever. That's why you feel all this laughter. That's why, you wake up in the morning, and if you're one of those people that just lie there for a while before you wake up and try to face another day of all this craziness. I mean, it seems nice and calm and everything, but I mean, some people live in the city where a fucking train or whatever's going by all the time. But it's just, everything is ultimately set up for you to fail in this world, because if you don't just be the same every day and just be that little slave every day, doing the same thing every day, if you move outside of that, then you're gonna get burned, and people are gonna make you feel like guilty, and that you need to be taught a lesson and stuff. And then all the while you're just sitting there saying, fuck you, just let me be me. And that's exactly what they want. They kind of want you to get all angry so they can have your energy and make fun of you. It's fucking stupid, guys. I mean, if that's not it, then what is it? Why would the world be this way? Oh, because we got all this work to do. We got all this materialism that needs to... There's other ways to deal with stuff other than just make someone a slave and then get onto them when they're stressed out about it. I mean, Jesus fuck. That's pretty much where we're living, guys. It's crazy. I don't recommend bringing kids into it, because it's just going to cause more suffering, because these people are never going to get overthrown, because these other people underneath them, quote unquote, supposedly underneath them, are always going to be following them, and these hierarchies are never going to let these people have their way, because it's just, it's a fucking evil system we're living in, guys. Well, anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys again when the time is right. Don't know when I'm going to do my next thing, and I love you all. Peace, and hang in there, guys. I mean, and be an antinatalist. That's my advice. I think it's the best way to go against all this insanity. Love you all. See you guys again when the time is right. This black hole over and out, and I'll probably go take another bath. Bye-bye.